Hey guys, how's it going? So I was talking to one of you guys in the comments about this idea that it doesn't seem to be a Christian idea. I'm sure some Christians may believe it, known as the soul trap theory or the prison planet theory. I think this is really interesting, not from a particularly philosophically rigorous point of view, but just from a perspective of this is something people believe in. The idea behind it is reincarnation as a trap. That for some reason there are these higher powers that are trying to keep us trapped on planet Earth. And the way they do this is by forming factions or belief systems, and when we die, as our soul is leaving the planet, we're confronted by something or someone usually relevant to our upbringing, our lives, our religion, something that's going to be convincing. And that convinces us to come back to Earth. A lot of this seems to be based off of the typical cliche of the light at the end of the tunnel. The claim is that the light at the end of the tunnel is actually Earth. That is the trick that is being used to lure us back down to Earth. And if the light at the end of the tunnel isn't Earth, it's maybe the person that we thought would convince us to come back to Earth, and they would convince us to go back, whatever it is. This is something that Catholics just can't believe in. And that is because our metaphysics won't allow for it. It doesn't make sense from that point of view, because Catholics don't believe in reincarnation. And there's actually a really important reason that mechanism that we believe functions and why we can't be reincarnated. Now, by mechanism, what I mean is the way that our body and soul relate to each other, the way that reincarnation would have to work just can't happen by the way reality functions. So, within Catholic metaphysics, we believe that we are composed of a body and a soul. Now, in classic philosophy, going all the way back to Aristotle and Plato, more so developed by Aristotle and later Thomas Aquinas to a much deeper degree, we discuss what is called the matter and form of a thing. The matter of the thing and the form of the thing. One of the reasons this is really important, the question that they're trying to answer, philosophers are trying to answer by discussing matter and form, is what is a thing? Right? If I'm sitting on a couch, why is it a couch? How is it a couch? If this is a pillow, why is it a pillow? What makes it a pillow? Two of the things that philosophers have identified that makes something what it is are matter and form. Within Catholic theology, we can think of matter and form as a person's body and soul. The body is the matter that we have. The soul is our form. Now, a soul is imbued into a body at the moment of conception. Now, that's Catholic theology. To break it down with the words of philosophy a little bit more, a soul and a body can't exist separate. A body can't be the thing that it is without the soul. The soul, that is the form of the thing. This isn't the form, the shape, the logical structure that we define as a pillow. In the same way, we are in the shape, form, or we have the logical structure of humans. And not just any humans, but particular humans. So when a person is conceived, we say there's a body there, there's that matter, and that matter is identifiable by this rational structure. And so in order to be a fertilized egg, it has to have a form. So at the moment of conception, the form is identified in the matter. So if I die, what Catholic theology holds is that my soul can persist. My soul doesn't just die. So my form still exists, but my matter has corrupted and died. That is, the matter and form have become separated. The idea with reincarnation would be that that form would have to somehow, our soul would have to somehow be able to be put back into something else. And that just simply cannot happen. If a body is created, if a pillow is created, if a human is created, it is created with its form. In order for something to be created at all, it must have a form to be created in. So while within Catholic theology we say that the soul is imbued into the body by God at the moment of conception, metaphysically, the soul existed prior to the body. Now, that's not temporally. That is, like, it didn't exist 1 second or 1 minute or 1 nanosecond before the body. But in the structure of the human, the soul was developed and then the body. Not temporally. Temporally, it happened at the same time. But metaphysically, we needed a form in order to make the matter. So, Catholics don't and can't believe that Earth is some kind of soul trap or trick to making us reincarnate, because metaphysically speaking, we can't reincarnate. In order for our form to be associated with a body, it needs to be the body that form formed, that soul formed. In order for me to be me, in order for this body to be who I am, this soul has to be the one forming it. If I put a different soul in this body, which I can't really do, it would have to be able to form this body in this way. So you can't stick a new soul in, because that soul, that form, is a distinct form. So in order for reincarnation to happen, there would have to be a metaphysical change, a fundamental difference in the way we recognize that reality functions. So, Catholics do not believe that Earth is a reincarnation machine or a trap of any kind, and we simply can't believe it is straight up contradictory to our belief system. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a like. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, concerns, whatever, please leave them in the comments box below. I try to respond to every single comment, and like this, I might respond to your comment by making it into a video. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless.